Hello, friends. Oh, it's been a long time, it seems like. So, I hope this works. I'm mostly just going to play music for an hour and a half and try not to talk that much. So I'm going to start off with this song called Rear View at Twilight. I like songs that have names and then like parentheses, it's rear view, parentheses, at twilight. This is I actually have a record called Rear View, and this is the title track, in case you didn't guess. But let me take these off so I can kind of get in my own thing. But this is always a good song for me to kind of warm up with. And goes like this. And by the way, if you don't have my CD Rear View, if you make at least a $10-15 donation, just let me know if you want it, and you can back channel me or just however, just get a hold of me. All right. Setting sun, the time doesn't wait there ain't for anyone. The highway's illusion comes in and out of view. The twilight's last gleaming turns from a yellow to blue out across the sky, where the clouds are few. As you look into the rear view, look into the rear view, into the shattered past, as the twilight fades. Outside my window, well, there's a highway of tears, and the road keeps spinning crazy like a wrecking ball, and there's like a shooting star for the crash and burn. As you look into the rear view, shattered past, as the twilight fades, and the loneliness of the distance between us is just a trick played by the sun into the constellation. Everything is one. Into the distance, see the setting sun. Doesn't wait around for anyone out across the sky. Everything is one. twilight fades, as the twilight fades. Yeah, that's an older song I wrote in the mid 2000s. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I don't know if I said this earlier, but in the last month or so, I had about a 2.5, 3 week period where, well, it's still kind of going on. I mean, I'm writing, but within about a 2.5 week period, I wrote more songs, and I would say most of them are keepers. Than I did in the last 2.5, 3 years. Of course, I was away studying at Vanderbilt Divinity School, which was actually it was a wonderful, beautiful experience. I'm so humbled and honored to have been a part of it. The young folks I met there give me a lot of hope in this world, and the young folks who I know, like when we did the second annual Justin Towns Earl tribute in Abingdon, Logan Fritz, Bill Edwards, and Adam Bolt, and so many these young folks, and I know who they are. I just can't remember, but maybe like 3 names, you know, at one time. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is the young folks, they give me a lot of hope when I'm down. I start remembering that these kids, it's not like it was when I was growing up, where you were either metal or you were, you know, a nerd, alternative, or punk, or whatever, you know. There are still all these labels, but labels will probably be around as long as symbols, and symbols have been around since cave painting. Which, by the way, I'd like to take up cave painting. I've always wanted to be a painter. I was fortunate enough years ago to see the real Van Goghs out in California, where apparently things are pretty messy out there now. But I was born out there years ago. My mother got the hell out of there because my mother, she has a very, very southern accent. Some people think East Tennessee is southern, but it's not. It's, well, obviously it's, you know, what's southern, what's northern, what's eastern, what's western, it's relative. But East Tennessee is more mountainous, you know. I mean, everybody knows. Southern is like this, you know, you talk like that right there. And but my mom, she talked like she from New Orleans, you know. And people love that about her. Anyhow, I forgot where I was going with that. I was going to tell a story about my mom. I'm gonna play a sad one, and y'all know, if you're watching me, you know a lot of my songs are sad. Hell, when I played covers, mostly covers, they were sad. I'm just, it's a sad world, but But these young folks are the answer. I'm gonna play a song that where's it at? Right here it is. That is called Briar Rose for Coco, because well, October the 12th of 2012, Coco, who was all but my daughter, you know, it wasn't like illegal or anything, but her mother and I lived together a long time, and Coco was like a daughter to me. I was a part of her life from the time she was 4 till she was killed in a freak accident out in like Eureka, California. Yeah, I believe it was something like that. But she was all hippified, you know. She was a sweetheart. She was a light. She is a light. She's a beaming light. And when I wrote this song, I was angry, you know. I was thinking, you know, why take the good, you know? Why not take a rotten SOB like yeah, I don't know. I could think of a few I better not say, but anyway. So one night, I just kind of was looking at the sky and I was like, you know, show me a sign. Show me a sign, you know, something. And I'm not irrational. I mean, I know, you know, it was just something that made me feel something inside, so that means something. But, you know, I know there's scientific reasons why shooting stars happen, but I saw 3 shooting stars in a row, like boom, 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 you know. And this song just started pouring out. Like a shooting star in the evening dark, like a poor man's prayer in the alley, only for the blind, this broken light does shine off of the dispossessed, hopeless and the lonely, the saints in the gutter and the vagabond souls. We all must cast our lot for the Savior's cloak, and blood on a thorn, tear on a rose, all runs together where the wild wind blows, but everybody knows you can't hold on to a briar rose. There's no darkness deeper than that unknowing, the emptiness of longing for too much. But tears are thicker than blood, and there ain't no truer love than a love so true no human heart can touch. And beauty so divine sometimes leaves a scar behind, just like a fire that burns you when you get too close. And blood on a thorn and a tear on a rose all runs together where the wild winds blow. And everybody knows you can't untie a briar rose. May your wings be strong and carry you home to the palace of wisdom's crown of light that shines in the dark between every faded star that only burn out 'cause it shone so bright. And if only I had the keys to unlock the ways of heaven, would we still walk the path that we chose? And blood on a thorn and a tear on a rose all run together where the wild things grow. And everybody knows you can't untie a briar rose. And everybody knows you can't hold on to a briar rose. I haven't played that in a while, so well, you know, used to be, it still is hard to play that song sometimes. So while I'm on sad songs, actually I don't think of this one as being so sad. As a lot of folks, as you know, most of y'all who know me know, my father passed away last October the 13th. And it's ironic because my father had basically, his kidneys were fighting his heart. You know, which means they couldn't do dialysis because his heart was getting weaker and weaker. And because of COVID, I didn't get to see him. The last time I saw him, they were carrying him out, and my cat went under the ambulance. And I thought, that's not a good sign. In fact, I had to go get the cat out from under the ambulance. And I'm not superstitious, but it's a fact that cats know things. Anybody that owns a cat knows that. But anyway, so I told him as they were taking him out of there, I said, I'll see you next time I see you. And luckily I got to talk to him the Wednesday before he died, and that was a great. Just a sec. Need a little water for this one. Maybe some nicotine gum too. I'm trying to quit smoking. And I'm going to succeed this time. So this song is called Me and My Old Man. I remember years ago hearing Steve Goodman, who wrote the greatest American ballad possibly ever this side of Woody Guthrie, with the City of New Orleans, which was a hit for Arlo Guthrie and Willie Nelson. But I heard John Prine, like the end of a song, and he was because he was very good friends with Steve Goodman. In fact, Steve Goodman and John Prine wrote that song, David Allan Coe, You Don't Have to Call Me Darling, Darling, except John Prine's name, he didn't put it on it for a long time, but before he died, I think he might have even played it once or twice. But I think it had something to do with maybe he was doing better in royalties at the time. I don't know. That's just my just a guess, a stab. I don't know. But so I went back and found the song and listened to it, and I just wanted to make sure that my song didn't sound so much like that song, and it is priney. But this is called Me and My Old Man. And I just actually, I gotta say this, I finished this song. I've played it before, some of y'all might have heard it, but I actually finished it because I added a new, I got it right, and my mother actually deserves a co-write on this, because I had a line where I said explodes, and it didn't work. I didn't like it, and she says, why not overflows? And it was right on, so here it is. Me and my old man never didn't. No, let me start that over. Sorry. Remember, these are pretty new songs. Now me and my old man didn't always see things the same way. Some things we are not meant to understand. Oh, and maybe it's just better left that way. Tracing footprints in the sand, thinking about me and my old man. Well, now I was a fool. I first left home when I was barely 16. But I thought that I was so cool, with a pocket full of songs and a beat up old 6-string. Oh, I was just a kid trying to make a stand, and that was me, not my old man. Some words are just too hard to say. Oh, like those words that get stuck down in your throat. And some tears ain't meant to be cried. No, they just well up deep inside you until the dam explodes. Well, now, it was supposed to be overflows, I know. Now, the old man is gone, and left behind is a broken family. So many things I wish I'd said and done. Oh, but wishing won't bring back what it used to be. Well, everybody just does the best they can, thinking about me and my old man. Some words are just too hard to say. Oh, like those words that get stuck down in your throat. Some tears ain't meant to be cried. No, they just well up deep inside until the dam overflows. There it is. Well, me and my old man never didn't always see things the same way. But I believe I've come to understand. Oh, maybe we were both just too set in our ways. As I look in the mirror, I'll be damned. Looking at me is my old man. Yeah, thinking about me and my old man. Yeah, like I said, that's one that I'd already been kind of playing out before it was finished, so but I got it the second time around on the chorus, the overflows. If any kids are watching, if you ever want to be a singer or something, remember, smoking is not a very good habit, even though all my favorite singers did, you know, or some of them still do, from Guy Clark to Towns Van, Towns, I believe he smoked, he may have quit. Anyhow, I'm gonna play another new one that I really like this song. I like the melody. It's kind of a pop song. Me and somebody, I think it was Logan Fritz, we're talking about how, you know, we're kind of obsessed with writing the perfect pop song, and I think every songwriter is, you know. But I'm not saying this is the perfect pop song. This is just kind of one of the good things about being a songwriter is, you know, when it's breakup time with somebody, in this case, well, in this, I ain't going to say the names. I'm going to protect the guilty. But one of the great things about being a songwriter is you can always get revenge in a song. And I've written some really hateful songs, which this is just not. I don't know. I'm trying to change, y'all. I'm trying hard. This is called Only the Wind That Blows, and it's one of those songs that kind of has a you know, I like song titles that have like parentheses in them and things, you know. Bob Dylan used to do that a lot. Well, he still does, yeah. 80 years old and had his first #1 hit last year. If I'm not mistaken, if it's the right song I'm thinking of, it was like 17 minutes long. Yeah, one of the cool things is you can get revenge in songs, so it's for a certain person. But this song has parentheses in it, so it's really cool too, because it's called Only the Wind That Blows, and then in parentheses, can dry your lonely eyes. See, only the dry your lonely eyes. That's right. Yeah. I think. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, it goes like this. Start that over. I messed that up. Like I said, these are new. All right, I'll just start running. Well, I've been walking in the rain, but it won't wash away the pain. I've tried everything I know to do. Call me on the phone just to say you're so alone. The wind blows through your bones, leaves you cold and blue. And baby, I don't know, where do we go from here? Only your darkest night can know your deepest fear. But when you reach out for my hand, I'll be so far from here. Only the wind that blows can dry your lonely tears. emptiness inside. For love once was that died. My heart paid the price. The wind blows cold in your eyes, like the bitter tears you cried, and your pathetic pride has left you heart of ice. And baby, I don't know, where do we go from here? Only the darkest night can know your deepest fear. But when you reach out for my hand, I'll be so gone from here. Only the wind that blows can dry your lonely tears. So go on, take what's left of my heart, tear it all apart. It's so cold and dark in here, I guess it's true, love is blind. And baby, I don't know, where do we go from here? Only the darkest night can know your deepest fear. And when you reach out for my hand, I'll be so gone from here. Only the wind that blows can dry your lonely tears. Only the wind that blows can dry your lonely tears. That's a new one I really like. I was just thinking towards the end of that song, I was trying to make a point a while ago, and I've been told by a lot of people, especially my younger brother, that I have this this problem or whatever, this habit of being like right in the middle of a sentence and just cutting off, and I guess I do that because I figure maybe something else pops into my head, or maybe I figure that the point I was trying to make about smoking, if any kids are watching, is, as you can tell, my voice is extremely rough. And it's not just that. I also, I'm a little beat up, banged up. I tripped and fell at a Walgreens. And I didn't really trip and fall. I tripped and flew. And I thought for sure, I was going to catch myself. But something else happened. I flew into the cage that holds the propane tanks. And man, I mean, if you had seen it, I'm sure, I'd like to see it on camera. It's probably funny as hell. But it hurt like hell. I thought for a minute I wasn't going to get up. And there were people out in their cars and everything, and they were just looking like cattle grazing, And I was like, thank you. Show's over. I'll be right back. Reminds me of the time, and I'm sure some of my friends from that I went to school with are, well, I'm not sure of anything, but possibly they're watching. And I had agriculture, what was it? No, shop, yeah. Same guy taught both. Anyhow, they were doing acetylene welding. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I don't know anything much about it. It's pretty cool, you know. But I had long hair, you know, of course, in high school, and I was in a metal band. We played stuff like Dio and Iron Maiden, though. We were cool. Iron Maiden, man. I learned theory from Iron Maiden, but music theory. But anyhow, shit, God, don't want y'all to see that. Anyhow, yeah, one day, a lot of times in the mornings, you know, when all the kids were sitting on the bleachers, I went to, you know, it's a small high school, and the little girl, the young girls, you know, we were all young. I was young. They liked to fix my hair, and of course, I didn't mind, you know. And I didn't know we were going to be, you know, welding that day in a shop. So I have all this hairspray all over my hair, you know. I'm walking there looking like fucking Bon Jovi or somebody. And I'm back there, you know, whatever, settling, welding. And my head's itching. And I guess a lot of times I just don't think. I got a master's degree over there, if y'all can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but in divinity, which I don't know what that. I'm still struggling with that. But anyway, so I'm not thinking, you know, I'm welding. I've got this thing, you know, that can potentially, I could have blown up the entire building. And I reach up and scratch my head, and the flames, you know, on, and my hair, poof, you know, and I'm like, ah! And I go running out, and, you know, half of my head is on fire. And I stuck it down in the, you know, where everybody cools their metal. They had a little, like a old rusted bucket, not like a bucket, like a trough thing of water, and stuck my head in there. And I'll never forget, they called me Melton in high school. So I'll never forget, I heard somebody say, look, Melton's on fire. Like it was nothing big, you know, just another day at school. Anyhow, luckily, no one was hurt. I just brushed my hair out a little bit. It grew back in a week. So anyway, enough of reminiscing about high school days. I'm going to play y'all another new song. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's right here. I keep looking for it. Let me, this is a brand new one. And I was trying a technique in Nashville because I had my guitar. I was, you know, getting my guitar out every day and couldn't write songs. So I decided I would, you know, go off my crazy meds for a little while. And it was pretty interesting. I started writing like a hypergraphic, you know. And but then about the second or third week, I started seeing weird things. And well, this the the beginning of this song is true. There was a raven. Well, this entire song is true, actually. There was a raven that kept staring at me and laughing. He was laughing at me, and this is true. I mean, it was really there. I mean, it was there. So I was like, to hell with you. I walked over to the other side of the building. We live in Nashville. My buddy, one of my best friends. I've known him 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years. Scotty Gilbert. That's why they called me Melton. He was Gilbert in high school. Anyway, so I walked down. We live in like a little duplex down there when I'm in Nashville, and staying with him. I go down there, and there comes the raven, and it sits on the tree, and it starts laughing at me again. And I'm like, this is some crazy shit. I was going to sick my cat or Scotty's cat. Anyway, here's the song. Shut up, Scotty, and sing. That's what they used to say. This is called Everything Goes Straight to Hell. I know, lovely. Okay, it's into it. Well, there's a raven in a tree laughing at me. His eyes are cold and black as a widow's veil. And the wings of time are flying. Mother Earth is dying. Everything man touches goes straight to hell. Well, it's in the history books. Liars, thieves, killers, and crooks. Oh, and every great fortune is built on blood. Yeah. You can believe what you want to believe, but the whole world is deceived. Oh, mortal man, you're made of mud, and the idols that you worship, and your mighty, mighty towers that have fell. And in the name of Christ, you rape and plunder, all for your shining city on the hill. I tell you, ain't no stone gonna be left upon another, 'cause everything goes straight to hell. trying to remember the next verse. Sorry, y'all. These are new songs. Now the vultures take the sky. In these times men beg to die. Ah, but death will defy the ringing of the corpse's bell. So bring his sons and bring your daughters like lambs to the slaughter. And bound them on the altar of false hope and greed. Oh, and the idols that you worship, your mighty, mighty towers that have fell, and in the blood you've spilled for kings and merchants, ah, for your shining city on the hill. I tell you, ain't no stone gonna be left upon another. Everything man builds goes straight to hell. Everything goes straight to hell. The Lord knows everything, everything goes straight to hell. There's a raven in a tree laughing at me. Oh, his eyes are cold and black as a widow's veil. Oh, that's a new one. All right, I'm gonna play I don't know how long I've been doing this, so let me look real quick here on the phone. I didn't check the time, man. Great. Awesome. So, like I said, I'm going to play an hour and a half. And if all goes well, this will be on YouTube and Facebook. And after that little row of songs there, I think it's time for maybe a couple happy ones. Or at least feel good ones, you know. This song right here always makes me feel good. And I never get tired of playing it, to be perfectly honest with you. This is called Just Ain't Up, or it's called Ain't Up to Feeling Down Today. Sitting here smoking other people. Let me do that one more time. Let's see here. You know what? My finger picking is if I got a pick in my little thing right here, I can do it. I don't know why. I might just pick this actually. Sitting here smoking other people's cigarettes, with all these regrets that are my own. Well, my pockets are all empty, I'm forever in love's debt. Forgive me, should I forget what I done wrong? But it's a getting harder, Lord, just getting by these days. And the big old world keeps rolling, leaves me feeling far away. But I just ain't up to feeling down today. No, I just ain't up to feeling down today. Well, I was thinking back on some old friend who died a while ago. I listened to the wind below down the back door screen. Ain't it funny, time is busy, just pulling me away. The days pass by like homemade wine poured down the drain. Leaves me feeling blue, only getting older. I wear my heart on my sleeve, I got the world upon my shoulder. I just ain't up feeling down today. No, I just ain't up to feeling down today. No, I ain't. Woo. Play it, son. Now the raindrops tap dancing on a rusted roof of tin, washing all my sins down the gutter drain. Yeah, pissing in the wind is missing the forest full of trees. It's funny, I can't feel the window for the pain, but it's a getting harder, Lord, just getting by these days. And the big old world keeps rolling, leaves me feeling far away. But I just ain't up to feeling down today. No, I just ain't up feeling down today. No, I just ain't up to feeling down today. Well, I'm sitting here smoking other people's cigarettes, with all these regrets that are my own. Yeah, that always makes me feel good. How am I going to do it, though, if I'm chewing nicotine gum? Sitting here chewing other people's nicotine gum. I got a lot of troubles coming my way. In the parking lot, smoking a lighter pot. Ah, here comes the cops to take me away. Oh man, I'm not high, y'all. So don't even. I told you that song made me feel good. So let's do another one. Another one. God, the story behind this one's funny because I'm not going to tell. I'm just going to tell a little. Old P. Camel. He was a friend of my dad's growing up. My dad had a lot of eccentric friends, you know. Some of them were just flat out crazy, you know. Eccentric, that's a nice word. Pete Camel, though, told me a story. Said back in the 70s when they had lewds, man, they were out on a houseboat and they were all partying. And Pete Camel, and I seen this with my own eyes when I was a kid, he could sleep standing up. And he pretty well first person I ever knew that you know, poured Pabst Blue Ribbons in his cornflakes. Did I say Pabst Blue Ribbons? Pabst Blue Ribbon. And he'd qualify everything he said. He'd be like, because he's telling me the story, and he said, he could sleep standing up, like I said. So I imagine everybody else is passed out from the lewds, man. And Pete Camel, Pete Camel always wore just overalls. There's nothing between him and God but overalls, I suspect. Anyhow, he told me a story when I was a kid, or I heard him telling somebody. But he, like I said, he'd qualify everything he said. He'd be like, they was in a car wreck, they was. She got drunk, she did. So he's telling me, you know, he was in and out, you know, standing up, standing guard. And they were around a place in East Tennessee, kind of between Carter and Johnson counties. Which I have some dear friends up there, but there's some places you don't want to go, some hollers you don't want to go up, trust me, unless you're, with someone who speaks the language. But anyhow, the Butler Bridge is well known for people jumping off seriously to, you know, end it all, or end this life, whatever they do, whatever happens. And he said he's there, and he something caught his attention. He kind of heard a noise up on. They were they were at a point where they could see the bridge, and they weren't too far from it. And it's a very high bridge, you know. I mean, if that's what you want to do, it'll get it done. You know, it'll do the job for you. So this lady jumped, and he claimed she had a dress on, which parachuted her. And made this loud splash, you know, in the water. And everybody's like, what was that? What was that? P. Camel didn't even, she jumped, she did. So I grew up hearing these stories, and I wrote a song called the Butler Bridge song at the time. And since then, since I got older, one day I was just fooling around, and I thought, you know, it wasn't a bad song for a kid, you know, like. So I rewrote some parts, and rewrote the chorus completely, and this is called Jump Off the Bridge song. I'm going down to the Butler Bridge. No, that's wrong. Well, all right, one more time. I'm going down to Watauga Lake and drown. Lord, I'm jumping high off Butler Bridge. I've stumbled once or twice before, hit my head 3 times or more. Now I'm standing on the gone side of the ledge. Well, my pa left when I took my first breath. Ma got drunk and cried herself to death. My brothers all throwed rocks at me and spit. My grandma never called me honey. Rich uncle died and left me no money. Girlfriend says I ain't worth a fit. But it don't matter how hard you try. Ain't no way to keep that woman satisfied. I'm a getting closer, closer to the ledge. I'm a going down and a jumping off the bridge. Well, my old dog, she grins and she begs. Yesterday she bit me on the leg. Well, I guess she ain't my best friend anymore. Well, now my boss, he had to let me go for reasons I'd rather he didn't know. And I ain't got much left worth living for. Boys, I've tried AA, I've tried jail, hell, Sunday school. Well, I guess it just ain't no hope for this old fool. Hey, I've tried loving, I've tried living. Some things can't be forgiven. I don't know what else that I can do. 'Cause it don't matter how hard you try. Oh, there ain't no way to keep nobody satisfied. I'm getting closer, closer to the ledge. I'm going down, jumping off the bridge. Oh, and it don't matter how hard I try. Oh, there ain't no way to keep most people satisfied. I'm getting closer, closer to the ledge. I'm going down and jumping off the bridge. I'm going down, jumping off the bridge. I'm going down and jumping off the Butler Bridge. All right. Little cottonmouth there. All right, I'd say we got about 30 minutes left, something like that. I'm gonna get some more water. I am. Well, he got some water, he did. Hey, little sweetheart. This little dog, y'all can't see her. She's a sweetheart. She's a min pin, and my mom named her. I think it was Rosie first, then she named her Josie. I call her Waggles, so now I call her the Outlaw Josie Waggles because she was bad for a long time. And she knows I'm talking about her. Her tail's wagging. But because we live in a place where your dog has to be on a leash, and people let their dogs crap everywhere. And lady next door to me, real sweet, young, pretty, very pretty woman. Wonderful kids too. But she had a cat. Well, has a cat named Anakin, and Anakin, in the morning when she'd leave to go to work, Anakin would, get out of the house and he'd wait till she came back and the evening and go back in. And you hardly ever saw him, you know. Sometimes at night he'd come around, and if I was out there, you know, passed out on the sidewalk or something, he's my buddy. We used to look at stars together. Only when people weren't around, but this is one of those corporate, you know, housing villages. You know, they use words like that. Universal Living Village, whatever. I don't know what the name of it is. Something like that, though. But anyhow, so there's people that just don't care. You know, they let their dogs crap everywhere, and so I was out there with, you know, walking the outlaw Josie Waggles. I also call her Waggling Jennings sometimes, by the way. Anyhow, I step in a pile of dog shit and I go off. I'm freaking, you know, I'm pissed. And poor little Waggles is like, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, honey, it's not you, you know, but you know how dogs are. You already kind of. So I got to thinking about it and I thought, you know, at least a cat's got enough sense to cover its own shit up. These human beings around here, it's not their dog's fault, it's their fault. And so, since we've been living here, I swear to God, I saw a pile of bear shit. I think somebody's got a pet bear. This stuff was, I don't know what it was. And then the other day, me and the outlaw Josie Waggles were walking, and you know, I got the bag in my hand because, you know, I mean, this is just, God, who wants to live in a... Anyway, make a long story short, if it's possible at this time, she, you know, she sticks her nose in something and I pull her back because I'm like, what is it? What is it? And it's white shit. And I'm thinking, you know, bird shit's white. That's the only shit I know of that's white. And I start thinking somebody must have a pet emu or something. I don't know. Pretty funny. Or not funny. But anyway, I'm making these signs that are going to say free Anakin. I'm going to take a picture of him staring out the window, the poor little fella. He can't even go out of the house. They told her they'd take him to the pound. Well, friends, I'm going to play about another 30 minutes. Or let me see what it is real quick. I've probably talked. Well, I got about time for about 4 or 5 more. So we'll do one more new one. What am I looking for? I was going to play harmonica tonight, but I realized I've lost my, maybe I left it at the last gig I played. I've lost my harmonica sling. I don't know where it's at. I'll get a new one. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I ain't got no. When I don't have glasses on, I can't see. But this is a new song I'm very proud of. This is called Just Keep On Walking. And let me get that a little bit tighter on there. And I'm just going to kind of rattle off about 3 or 4 songs and end with Goodnight Irene, of course, and y'all are free to sing along. This is called Just Keep On Walking. Well, I already told y'all that, didn't I? God almighty. I should have bought those pre-tuned strings. That's a Don't look back, ain't nothing to see, just the scars of these tracks and dreams that used to be. Shattered glass from the broken past of what's left of you and me. So just keep on walking, just keep on walking. Ain't no need in talking about things you can't change, about yesterday. Just keep on walking, just keep on walking, baby. Sooner or later, you just might find a way. Why? And don't ask who is it. It's just some old friend of mine stopping by for a late night visit. Through these ancient rooms filled with ghosts and gloom, if you blink, you might just miss it. So just keep on walking, just keep on walking. Ain't no use in talking about things you can't change, about yesterday. Just keep on walking. Just keep on walking. Oh, maybe tomorrow you just might find a way. Well, now the streets are all crooked, just like a jester's crown, and my boot heels echo in the night, a lonesome sound, and the young hearts are beating with anxiety's intent. Oh, if it's wisdom you seek, it's the questions you get. Just keep on walking. Ooh. Just keep on walking. Just keep on walking. Ain't no need yeah, that's a new one I'm really happy with. Well, it's really been fun to play for y'all. I really hope y'all have a great week. I know it's Monday. Monday generally sucks, but I'm gonna put obviously I'll have the virtual tip jar up, and I know times are hard for everybody, but I've been having a really hard time, and I know things are, like I said earlier, just a while ago. You know, you may be having a really hard time. So, but if you got enough money and you've really enjoyed this little show, please give to the cause. And as I said earlier, the promise still stands about if you donate 10 or 15 or any, and you want, if you don't have it and you want my CD that I did with Tom Utes, who won what's the letters? Bluegrass Songwriter of the Year. This guy has a #1 every week. A song he's written by a bluegrass group, and pretty sure Trey Hensley and Rob Hicks might have done, or Ikes, however you say that, might have done one of his. I've known Tom for since late I met him not long after Townes Van Zandt died. So Tom's a great guy, and what an artist. I mean, this guy is he's so in demand, and he's. But the reason I'm talking about him is because he didn't just produce my record, Rear View. He really directed me, and if I had a dumb idea, he'd say, "Well, we could try it, but," and everything he said made sense. I love him, and it's the only thing I ever recorded that I'm still proud of, except lately a few things. So I'm going to play this song right here. It's called Me and the Devil. Black Cat. That's wrong verse. sitting in the valley where the bones gone dry, trying to drive a camel through a needle's eye. Me and the devil walking side by side. Forgot the next line. Well, it's early in the morning, he's at my door. Sky filled with rain, then began to pour. Come on in here, my good friend, I believe it's time to go. It's early in the morning and a cold wind blows. I'm gonna wash my sins in the blood of the Lamb, I curse my father's soul. Ain't nothing good in the heart of man, and Jesus I only know. It's early in the morning and a cold wind moans. A black cat bed, black cat bones in a riverbed. Gonna write me a song that can raise the dead. Raise my cane till the river runs red. Them hoofbeats pounding in the back of my head. Well, now write me a song that can raise the dead. Raise my cane till the river runs red. Hear them hoofbeats pounding in the back of my head. I'm gonna wash my sins in the blood of the Lamb, curse my father's soul. There ain't nothing good in the heart of man, but Jesus only knows. It's early in the morning, a cold wind moans. Sorry, I've messed this song up 10 ways from hell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna end it right there, and I'm gonna play 2 more songs in Goodnight Irene. I apologize for that, but my mind started wondering maybe that wasn't the best song to do at this time. So I'll play this song instead. Well, the streetlights have died, and the town is so ugly. The sidewalk is littered with the broken prayers of the lonely, and the once drunken laughter turned tears in the gutter. Wash me down, take me down to the river, oh Lord. Oh Lord, wash me down. In a derelict jacket with some borrowed old friend, with a knife in my teeth and a rose in my hand, and the fireman's lost dog dragging its chain. Wash me down, with my soul on a stranded street corn, one-eyed Jack with his horn fill his chest with requests from the bleeding and torn, and the ghost in the breeze who danced on his knees with the broken dry bone of beauty's disease. Well, now the prodigal son, with his old man's twisted cane, drunk and stumbling down that lost crooked lane, and the bells in the rain that ring out for the ones, wash them down, them that never find their way home. Oh Lord, oh Lord, wash them down. Wash them down. Blind man's bluffing, bad luck, the money's all been drunk up. The monkey on my back, and a coin in a cup, and the two roads ahead for the living and the dead, where even angels of mercy fear to tread. Well, now the Savior is lost, and his last words were spoken to a thief on a cross, before the sky cracked open. Yes, it did. For the sake of all human and all that is holy, wash me down, let the river flow through me, oh Lord, oh Lord, wash me down, wash me down, wash me down, wash me down. Wash me down. All right, y'all, thank you. Especially if you stuck around and watched this, if you gave to the cause. That was the same song again. Sometimes I live in the country, sometimes I lives in town, sometimes I get a great notion to jump off the Butler Bridge and drown. That's right. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I get you in my dream. I love Irene, God knows it. Boys, I love her till the sea runs dry. If Irene turns her back on me, I'm gonna take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I get you in my dream. Everybody's heard this song. Hopefully. But it's easy to sing, so you can sing along with me at home if you like. If you don't have to. But there's one more verse. Well, stop your rambling, stop your gambling, stop staying out late at night. Go home to the ones you love and sit by your fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dreams. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss, I'll love you in my dreams. God bless y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope I didn't talk too much. Anyway, God bless you, and y'all, I'll see you next time. Hopefully, the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise. That's what Hank Williams used to always say. Anyhow, I'm gonna go to the submarine races tomorrow. It's supposed to be a really new, this hot shot, and so I'm gonna put all my money on him for all my money. Yeah, right. Submarine races. God bless y'all. That's another joke my dad used to tell. That and the pre-tuned strings. All right, y'all have a good night. God bless you.